My favorite part of the song is, I think it's the second chorus. You know, I think it's like, meet me at my door. Na, na, na. That is crazy. That is insane. What's up, people? It's Odeal here, and I'm here with Ebony. I feel like soul is coming back to music right now. With things like TikTok and the world becoming more aware of like itself, us becoming more aware of ourselves. We know what we want, and we know what has feeling and what doesn't. And R&B and soul definitely has that feeling that we all long for. I lived in Nigeria, my parents are Nigerian. Grew up in a Nigerian household, but we moved around Europe a lot. I listen to a lot of music from, let's say, the States. Like a lot of the legends that I listen to are from the States. So I feel like all of those influences therefore play a part in my music today, because I know where I can draw from for inspiration. And a lot of it's basically part of my DNA, so it just bleeds into the music. I feel like I need experiences that allow me to feel deeply in order to get into a place where I can, create. So with Sunday at Zuri's, I had to be in Nigeria. I had to have the experience of being at a beach house with friends, and I wanted to bottle up that energy and put it into the music. And for this year, I was going through a lot of changes, going up in my career and just traveling around a lot. There was less time for myself there was more time for me to think and less time for me to do things that I wanted to do, which would probably take my mind away from, thinking more deeply about myself. And that's what bled into the music and gave us the summer that saved me. I wanted it to be an introspective summer, not just for myself, but for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of my fans have grown with me and the music, and at the age that I am, some things, like, you want to have fun, but it's also a time for like reflection and thinking about the next stage of your life, I'm taking things easy. And I wanted the soundtrack to that. So that was the summer that saved me. When I made Miami in Spain, my team ended up sending the record to Leon as we wanted. We thought it would sound great as a feature on the project. He sent it back like a month or two later, and he literally understood the assignment. But post that situation, me and him have linked up. We've been in the studio, we've seen various times. Like, we've built a good relationship, and hopefully something comes out of that. But I definitely feel like it was one of those collaborations that was important. It had to happen. The merger of worlds was definitely, ordained. It was ordained by God, for sure. Folded by Kalani is definitely my favorite song right now. That might be one of the greatest R&B songs released in a very long time. My dream collab right now, it changes every week. I'm just kind of like, oh, what am I listening to now? Dream collab. Do you know what? JB, Justin Bieber, would be an incredible collab. Yeah, like he's definitely shown love like a couple times, and I'm grateful. JB for sure. And Elmine, I think Elmine is so dope. I'd like to hear more live instruments in music. I think back in the day, yeah, we definitely had like real instrumentalists like on records. I feel like we need more of that. Ebony, it's been great. Thanks for having me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope to be back soon. Take care.